you doing right now? In today's vlog, I will be sharing my unforgettable journey to puberty. Stay tuned and make sure to tell me your thoughts and experiences too. Hey teen girls out there, do you remember your first period? I know it's an awkward topic, but let's face it, we need to feel comfortable talking about our periods. After all, we are all grown-ups. Here's my story. November is the most awaited month for me. As for, it's my birth month. Now, days before my birthday, I was pretty sure I was dying. I had been dealing with a stabbing pain in my stomach, and it constantly felt like someone was poking me in the gut with all the strength. It was so hard to focus on anything else. And so, I got my first period on the morning after my 10th birthday. What a shocking experience to wake up with blood everywhere, even on my bed and on my pajamas as well. I was so ashamed to tell my mom. I had to change underwears many times a day for several hours, until finally my mom found out when she saw the bloody underwears piled on the corner of my bed. She demanded to know why I hadn't told her sooner. And then she proceeded to tell my father, and we kept it a secret from my brother. Now, here comes my mom's period-related superstitions. She started these traditional beliefs by bathing me and making sure that all of my body parts were clean, followed by wiping my first ever flow onto my face to help avoid acne. And of course, it was also very gross. And believe me, the tips and lessons on how to manage your menstruation went on and on as if she was giving me a whole entire book of do's and don'ts. She also taught me how to use the sanitary pads and how to move with modesty when you're on your period. So right now, I'm used to it, and I'm always ready when my period comes to visit once a month. What about you? What's your story? Okay girls, what's next? Just months after my first period, I can't understand what's happening to me. One day, I was taking a bath and I noticed that my breasts have grown and that there were hair under my arms. I've also noticed that I've gotten taller and I grew really fast. And most of all, I hate these feelings wherein in the midst of happiness, sadness suddenly attacks me for no reason at all. I felt like I was going crazy. Really crazy. I got bothered and shocked. Considering that we were in Saudi Arabia at that time, I didn't have friends to talk to after school, and my parents were usually busy with work. So one day, I got sick due to tonsillitis. So my mom took me to my favorite pediatrician, and she told me that I would feel better after prescribed medicine. My mom also mentioned to the pediatrician the changes in me. So my doctor examined me physically and asked if I got my first period. Oh my gosh, it was so embarrassing. The doctor measured my height and weight, and she also counseled and explained that there was nothing wrong with me, so I didn't need to feel anxious or worried. What I was going through was puberty, a stage in life wherein our body starts making hormones, a special chemical that tells our body to do different things. These hormones tell your body to grow up. So, since growth is unstoppable, my doctor recommended me to start wearing bras to feel more comfortable, and to wear pants that are longer so that I have room to grow, and to wear shoes that are bigger so that my feet have space to grow in them, and I don't need to buy shoes often. The doctor also added that it was normal seeing hair growing under our arms, and that sometimes it can cause a really strong smell. Oh my god, this is what you call body odor. And fellow teens, please do take note that the doctor said body odor happens when sweat and bacteria mixes under your arms. She recommends us to take a shower daily, and that while we're bathing, we wash our underarms with soap. We can also use deodorant. For me, I don't use commercial deodorant. I use tawas, which is natural, cheap, and it also helps wet my underarms. Lastly, the doctor also pointed out my changes in my body, and she also pointed out my changes inside, how my feelings and emotions change. Mood swings can bother emotions from feeling happy and excited from one moment to feeling angry or sad the next. After the last trip to my pediatrician, I found the doctor's words so encouraging and helpful. Guys, stay tuned, I'm not done yet. Now let me tell you about the most terrifying part of puberty. Believe me, it's a nightmare. Pimples started to come out of my face everywhere. It's painful, itchy, and gross. Forgive me for the picture, but it's proof of how hard puberty hit me. I was prescribed with topical creams and medicinal soap, and also advised by my dermatologist to maintain a proper hygiene and drink plenty of water, and also eat nutritious foods like fruits and vegetables. I should also get enough sleep. Now, my face didn't clear up properly or 100%, but it's manageable. Puberty is hard for some, while for others, it's unnoticeable. In my experience, doctors helped me through my journey. It really helped knowing that puberty is tough and puberty is experienced by a lot of people. And it's also helpful to know what to expect. That's my puberty journey. Thank you for watching.